Why sometimes we feel so tired, so exhausted? This is the subject that I'm going to share my mind about today. And according to some of my observations, considerations, I assume this is due to our inability to decide, our hesitation. I mean that there are situations in life when we have to make a choice and we don't make it. We either wait that life arranges things by itself, or we postpone, constantly thinking about it again and again, and doubting, choosing, but not making the final decision. Well, the energy goes where the attention goes. So if your attention always goes to a certain subject, and then you keep thinking and rolling on your mind one option after another, of course you spend your energy on that. The second thing, if you just wait that life arranges this for you, then this is also not what makes you powerful. This doesn't give you any force, any support, because this is lack of responsibility. When we make a choice and we are ready to do an action and to take responsibility for its consequence, this is when we live our life. This is when we kind of do the mathematics, let's say, mathematics of what we are performing. Then we are seeing the result, then we are able to analyze it and learn the experience and know how to do differently, or be complete with the experience that we got already. But if we wait for somebody to arrange things for us, then we kind of take responsibility off our shoulders. And then what happens that if something goes wrong, we blame those people and we don't remark what really happens and what action leads to which consequence. And then we don't fully live the experience. But what we do is that we only express outside and blame others and make others responsible for what really happens in our own life. So, and this is where we waste our energy too. This is why it is important when we have kind of a situation where we need to make a choice. As I say, we should make our preference finally. If we are not sure of this or that, we can go just for any one and understand that the second one, since we also like it but we don't choose it, it is kind of a price. This is the price of not having something other as well, but having this. I mean, I should bring an example. Yeah, I will just tell you the situation which brought me this thinking, which created this mind sharing today. There was a woman another day who shared with me that she feels so frustrated because she actually wants traveling, she wants to experience freedom, but she doesn't see conditions of her life appropriate for that. First of all, she says because she needs money, finances, and when I tell her, well, if you really want to travel, then it is possible even with little money enough for the airplane. And then you're already outside of your country and you already travel with money or without. This is traveling. Then she tells me, well, no, but I want certain comfort. Well, here we go. Do you want comfort or do you want traveling? These are two different things. Well, here we discussed a little bit, but then she started listing other conditions. She says, well, then, yeah, still I have to work to earn my living. And then also there is my mother. She needs my help. I should help my mother. This is why I can't leave for traveling. I can't feel myself free, she says. I didn't go into details. I don't know whether her mother is sick and she really needs help, physical help, and maybe moral support or whatever. Or maybe this is again financial help. But the fact remains the fact. She has the mother to whom she needs to be helpful, and this is why she can't just go traveling. So she lives kind of double standard, which again takes double energy, because she leads one type of life, but she keeps constantly thinking about something other. So imagine the energy goes in both. And what I tell her is that she has to decide, because if she doesn't make a point there, then she will continue keeping this kind of double standard life, and this will be exhausting for sure. So how she decides? If she can't really decide, if she can't really make a preference for herself, if she doesn't know yet to listen to herself what is really right to do, then, for example, the easiest, as I suggest, is to leave things as they are, but with a decision. I mean, she shouldn't change anything. The only thing she changes is that she stops thinking about traveling. Like this, she says, I decided I don't go traveling. Here, her price is not going traveling. This is the price she pays for feeling that she does something important to her. What is important to her? She said, I need to work. Work is important for me because I can gain money. Also, while I'm working, I'm helping my mother. If I'm traveling, I can't do this, and I say these are the things that are important for me. When you make the decision, you stop thinking about traveling, then your energy goes in one, and then you, with more power, with more life force, live this. And either you start feeling complete in it, or you feel completely destroyed, and then it is so easy for you to make the second choice, the opposite choice. Or you, if you really feel, okay, I want to take a risk, but usually this is what people can't do. When people are so indecisive, they will never decide for the option, for the risky option. But then, I mean, anyway, if she says that this is what I have to do, like to help, to work, and this is what I don't want to do, then okay, no question. It is so simple. When I'm outside, when I don't have attachment to any conditions of her situation, it looks so simple. Go for traveling. This is what you really want. Why will you do something that you have to do while you can do something that you want to do? So go traveling. But then still she feels unhappy when I propose for this option, go traveling. Okay, I decide for you. You don't decide. You gave me your options. I make the decision. You go traveling. I tell you now. And then she says, oh no, but you know, like what? I have to help my mother. And then I say, well, wait. If you tell me that this is not what you feel right to do, being there, helping, but you prefer to go traveling, and I let you go, why you start talking about the other thing? It means maybe the value of being a good daughter is anyway more important for you than feeling that freedom of traveling. We should consider what is really our view on ourselves. How do we want to see ourselves? Am I a good daughter? Am I a good part of the society, a participant of this economical system of the country? Or am I this free soul who goes traveling and explores himself and does good on the way to others and whatever? But we need to understand what is the real value for us. Then there will not be hesitation. So as long as we say yes, but, we should look at something which goes after this but, because this is where energy goes. This is where we waste it. So whatever goes after but my mother, I have to help her, then see, okay, you have to help your mother. So it means it is really important for you to be a good daughter. So, but if you say, oh, but okay, I want to help my mother and I'm there, but I constantly think about traveling. Okay, if you say, but I think about traveling, consider this. If you think about traveling, what is there that is important for you? Is it important for you to be thinking of it? Are you just a type of person who needs a dream? Then fill your life with this, make a hobby or read constantly stories about it. But if you want to have it in your own life, then just make a decision and make yourself balanced. If you know that you stay with your mother, then not going traveling is the price. If you go traveling, Just know that the price is just not being as good as you can imagine yourself a daughter. Or even you should pay attention. If this is your value to be a good daughter, or this is the value of your mother, maybe this is the value of the society, are you a good daughter, or you want to pretend to be her? Maybe if you go traveling and you feel that wonder, you feel that magic around yourself, you experience that freedom, then you will be much better daughter, because you will realize something, you will feel something, and you will not do it artificially, because this is where our energy goes if we do something forcing ourselves. So what is important is just to understand our values and to dare making a choice. This means being responsible for what you create and what will be the consequence. And this is my sharing of mind for today. And I see you with the next subject.